Got a big one for you today. Joseph Parker joins the show. We talk Wardley fight. We talk undisputed with Usyk and if he thinks that'll ever happen. And swapping trainers was a big part of his career. It's currently happening to Tszyu. We get Joseph Parker's thoughts. Plus, if you're not already, hit subscribe. We want to see you. Subscribe to the channel. There's plenty of amazing chats still to come. Some big names on the way, and you don't want to miss that. And you won't if you subscribe. So do that. Let's get on Joseph Parker. Well, this is awkward. We've turned up in the same clothes, Joe Parker.
Hey, listen, we have. Yeah. Just to start off with, right?
Yeah.
Good guys, great minds think alike. And you know what? These front runner shirts or clothing, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I'm loaded. That's like my whole wardrobe is front runner.
That means you'd probably be still wearing a medium as well, right? Because this is a small. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's I must say I put on a bit of beef. So this one's an XL.
Well, you are here today to chat about October 25, the O2 Arena in London. You are facing Fabio Wardley. You've got your belt on your shoulder. You're walking in there. You're risking it all, and you're risking that shot at Oleksandr Usyk as well, man. How you feeling, and why take this fight as well?
You know, I for me as a fighter, there's nothing like being in the ring and fighting, and you can do all the training that you want. And you can train the house down with the weights and pads and bag work and running and all sorts, right? But there's nothing like being in the ring and fighting. And I feel like when you're in the ring and you're fighting, that's the only way you can improve and get better and better and obviously get closer to fighting for the championship of the world. It's a big risk. Every fight is a risky fight. But I'm not, listen, I'm in the sport of boxing to fight the best and the next available fighter out there. So the next available was Fabio Wardley. And they offered me many fights and I said yes to all the fights. And then they offered me Fabio Wardley. I said, yeah, bring it on. There's no point waiting for you to, because even if I wait, you're not even sure if you're going to get the fight anyways. So it might as well, like the goal has changed from fighting for the championship of the world or unified or undisputed to fighting everyone who's going to be in front of me and bash their faces and move on to the next.
Well, ultimately, if you're going to be undisputed, you may as well be undisputed by beating all those guys and then you leave no questions, right? You've already done.
Listen, don't leave no questions. Leave no questions for them to even argue any points. Whoever's in front of you, fight them, smash them, move on to the next. So for me, this Fabio Wardley fight is the most important, and he is my Usyk, because there's no point thinking about Usyk if I can't take care of business with Fabio Wardley.
Given the politics in boxing, and like you said, there's no guarantees, do you think beating these guys convincingly and everybody else, it almost puts you in the position where it's undeniable, where if he took anyone else but you, it would be an absolute ridiculous decision?
Yeah. You need to beat these guys and you need to look good doing so. I was thinking in my head, right? Fabio Wardley, WBA mandatory, smash him. Derek Chisora, IBF mandatory, smash him. And then there's a Carbayal. Obviously, he's a bit tougher of an opponent and he's done real well on it, but he's the WBC mandatory. Say you beat all these guys and you have all the mandatories, then they can't really look elsewhere. Like, you are the guy to fight Oleksandr Usyk. And if I have to do it that way, I will do it that way.
Well, it's impressive to watch. You've been going all right so far with that campaign. And what did you make of him? Obviously, Justice Hooney nearly got it done. If it wasn't probably a lack of concentration in those later rounds, he got that major shot. That's got to give you some confidence that you could potentially even blow him out.
I do have a lot of confidence. I mean, with Justice did an amazing job fighting Fabio Wardley. Like, Justice controlled the fight, the whole fight, and he picked the shots and applied pressure. He looked fantastic doing so. And he just caught in the 10th round, was it, with the right hand, walking in with his own right hand. So it shows that Fabio does carry the power, but with the experience that I have, with the amateur background, professional background, and I've already been in the ring with a lot of fighters who are punchers. So it's nothing really new, I just got to be on my game, and like Justice Hooney, go from the beginning all the way to the end and not make a mistake and stay on task the whole time.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be unbelievable. October 25, live around the world on DAZN. Of course, you can get that. But look, that whole heavyweight division is exciting. Even both WBO and WBA, I believe, is Mezatuma's the number one too. So there's a chance down the road that he's your mandatory if that happens.
I think there will be a chance. For me, Moses Atuma is a very talented fighter. I had him in camp when I was fighting Zhang.
Mm.
And he gave me great work, speed, power, explosivity. Like he's another one to look out for, and he's gonna have a very bright future.
Do you reckon he's as great as everyone's saying? I believe so, but only from what
I
I've
believe so. I believe that he's gonna take it. Like once the older generation of fighters sort of move away, and is that me included? I think I'm included in the older generation, the younger generation, but I feel like he could be the one to take over.
I want to see him and Jai Pattaya. That's one of my dream fights, to be honest.
That would be good. I mean, Jai wants to take over the cruiserweight division, and he's been very patient. He's been calling out all the champions. I feel like Jai should continue to chase all the champions and be undisputed in cruiserweight, and then do his thing and move up to heavyweight.
Yeah, but it's looking good. Obviously, Dubois looking for that trilogy with Usyk as well, so he's trying to chuck
Why?
his belt.
Why? Like, listen, he just got knocked bad.
Yeah.
He should, as you know, he's very young, but he should be rebuilding himself and just taking his time, learn, put in the work and keep working on your craft, and then challenge Usyk if he's still here. But I mean, to try and go back to Usyk straight away, I think that's a wrong move. And also, there's other people waiting in line.
One thing I also wanted to pick your brain on today is I'm not sure how much you're across it, but Australia's Tszyu just got rid of his management and he's on the hunt for a new team. He's assigned a bit of a super group as he believes, and he's putting together a new thing. You've been through that where you had to take on a new trainer. How was that conversation, and what would you sort of say to Tim? Because he's currently looking for a new trainer.
Is he?
Mm.
So listen, to leave your old trainer was probably the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life, because you it's like a father figure. You know the family. You've been living there, so I'm not sure what his setup was like, but it was very tough. But I feel like you need change in order to improve and get better. You need to look at different aspects of what you're doing in training, and it's so many things involved. The training, balancing it with recovery, rest. So I think with Tim, he just has to look out and see who he can link up with and who he can match with. You know what I mean? And who he's comfortable with. But listen. Tim's got a lot of experience, so he's been in some mega fights. I know the last fight he lost the last two fights, I believe. But he was fighting someone who was like, I don't know how tall. Well, how tall was that Fandora? It's
14
crazy how
foot
tall he was.
tall. Yeah, 14 foot tall. Yeah, I believe.
Bloody hell. Yeah.
He's almost 7 foot. But yeah, of course, he's had some interesting opponents, and yeah, he's on the hunt. A lot of the people in the chat keep saying, Andy Lee. He needs Andy Lee. He needs Andy Lee. I mean, that'd be
Be nice to do a bit of training with
yeah.
Tim, I mean, if you ever want to look for a trainer, I mean, Andy Lee's done some tremendous things with myself and Hamza Shearaz, Ben Whitaker, Paddy Donovan. So, but it's all up to Tim, whoever he's comfortable with. So yes, you have to find someone that you can gel with, and it takes time.
Well, this is the big one that I've been waiting for in this chat today, Joe. This is the cliffhanger of all cliffhangers. Last time you were on this show, you challenged Jai Pattaya to a fishing
Sure.
comp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got the results. The people have spoken.
I
I put up a poll that said,
is this
who
the
would win?
people of Australia, or is this the people of New Zealand, Australia, Samoa, Tonga, Hawaii, like Polynesia? You know what I mean?
Well, when you shared it, I believe it got some support for you, but the results are in nonetheless. And look, I don't control those, nor do you, but the people have spoken. Who would win in a fishing comp between Joe Parker and Jai Pattaya? And without further ado, with 57% of the votes, fisherman Joseph Parker.
Yeah. You know what? I just want to thank all my supporters.
Yep.
I just want to say thanks to all the people that voted for me.
Yep.
If you guys ever want to go fishing with me one day, please hit up my man and we can make something happen.
Any message to Jai with your victory before we get out of here?
Jai, listen, I know you're very good at fishing, but listen, don't worry. Also, you still have a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah.
And if you ever need a few tips, make sure you reach out. So I'm always here for you. Always.
So he does it. October 25, London's O2 Arena, live around the world on DAZN. Get it, check it out. Joseph Parker, Fabio Wardley is going to get it done and chase some more belts. Get it, bro. Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
Taste,
yeah, bro.
Taste.
Listen, you got good taste, mate. You got good taste.
Yeah. I wish our hands were the same.
Yeah.